You are planning to build the next Facebook, and you are wondering whether you should invest your valuable time into staring at a computer screen all day and typing thousands of lines of code, or spend that time in more productive ways. While from time to time you switch your tab over to Cursor and type some prompts so it writes all the code for the app of your dreams. Well, this guy had the exact same thoughts as you, and he actually managed to build an app that people were paying for completely with vibe coding. But his mistake was that he started flexing his success on X, and once the trolls saw his tweets, they started to hack into his app, and quote, random things started to happen. Maxed out usage API tokens, people bypassing the subscription. This has taken me longer than usual to figure out. At the end, that forced him to close down the app and probably beg his old boss for his job at Walmart. And all that, because while the vibe coding apps are good at building code fast, they aren't very good at making that code secure, leaving it vulnerable to attacks from hackers and trolls. The same kind of attack you want to make on your computer screen when there is a bug in your app and your vibe coding tool simply refuses to fix it, changing literally everything else in the app other than actually fixing the bug. That happens because, believe it or not, all these tools aren't as good as companies want you to believe. They can build a nice-looking UIs fast, but if you want to build a more complex app with them, you will actually have to use your own brain, which is something that many people aren't very used to doing. For you to actually get good results with vibe coding, you have to break up the process into smaller steps and then give those steps to the AI, one at a time, which is exactly how these models excel and give fantastic results. Don't do what many beginners do, which is typing a single prompt explaining the basic functions of the app and thinking the AI will take care of the rest. You have to come up with the app idea and break it down into smaller steps so the IDE can focus on one at a time. While you can still use AI to do that, for example ChatGPT, sometimes you have to tweak the final result by yourself to make it make sense. Think of it as you are the emperor and the AI is your army. It has the potential to conquer the world, but you need to command it in a certain way, so it makes very specific strategic moves so you can win the battles, and by winning the small battles, you will end up winning the whole war. If you just tell your soldiers, go and conquer the world, you will probably end up like this guy. Where most non-coders have problems is actually understanding the logic behind the structure of the app, because they simply don't understand basic app building concepts like front ends and back ends, and they prompt things like, give me the emails from the contact page.
No, dumbass.
The IDE won't give you the emails, they are saved in the app's database. So mistakes like that are how you can spot a non-coder. Now many people will say, but knowing how to code won't be needed in 10 years? And to that I say, yes, that is true. So what is your plan to wait 10 years, and then when knowing how to code is not needed, you will pursue your dream of building a startup? Or should you start acquiring new skills now and pair them with AI so you have a massive unfair advantage against all of your competition? So to answer the question, do you need to learn how to code? The answer is no. I know you didn't expect that. What you really need is to understand the structures of the websites and the apps, what each file does, how the front end and back end work, and how to break complex tasks into simple steps. That's what you actually need in the current day. Pissed of a lot of coders off now, but I don't care. Knowing how to code is a nice extra and can definitely make your life easier in some situations, but it isn't needed to build a fully functioning app or website when someone is using AI. And as AI keeps getting better, it will become even more irrelevant. Now, if you want to see how I personally vibe code, click on this video right here.